Yo, what is up? It is your boy Akazoos, and welcome to another episode of Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls on the PS5. At least is what we'll be looking at for the most part when we cover it on this channel. Hope you guys are having a good day whenever you're watching this. Appreciate your support. We've been at this for about 2 months now. Again, shame we don't have half of that to show for it through our videos because of the Thanos incident, but we're here another 30 days in, and the growth is crazy. And with that being said, I want to celebrate with more content variety for you guys on the channel, starting with Rate the Super. You already saw it. Starting with Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls is like the talk of the town right now, for better or for worse. I don't understand the hate the game gets personally. I think it's fun. Can it be overwhelming, you know, with all the information and controls and options and supports? Yeah, but I was getting there. Probably would have been better to have a training mode, but you know, I digress. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to appreciate the game, not criticize it per se. Gonna rate the super attacks of this game and kind of give you guys my take on what's potentially my favorite, and at the very least my top 3 and my least favorite. And if you guys want to see more content like this on the channel, want to see me cover super attacks of other games, I'm happy to do that. And it doesn't even have to be games that I've necessarily played. I'm just starting with this one because it's recent, and it's not that many characters that I would have to cover versus like Sparking Zero, to kind of dip my toe into this kind of content. I also want to rate music, I want to rate skins, all that kind of jazz, but I want to start with this one first. We're going to start off with what looks like Spider-Man and his super attacks, and go from there. Right, this is a super one. I like that one. I like that one. What should I rate this one? I rate this one, I rate it a 6. You know, it's not blowing me away. It's not like, oh my god, he did that. It's like kind of like a status quo move and thing Spider-Man does. You know, I do that a million times in PS5 Spider-Man. So nothing too crazy, but nothing too terrible either. I give that one a 6 out of 10. Alright, let's look at his ultimate. Now, I like how whoever did this has him doing it as a final finisher. She'll probably timestamp mine too. I like this one. I did like this one. That's sick. Okay, so I've never really paid attention, but I do think it's a cool. look at the black suit Spider-Man. I never really paid attention to what that guy slammed on you when I was playing the game myself. I always assumed it was just cars and it would be the same objects every time, but I think depending on the level, depends on what he uses in the cutscene, which is a pretty cool detail. But this is definitely a step up from the Super one. I would give this one, obviously a 7 out of 10. Still doesn't blow me away. I like the finish though. Like this finisher right here, I think it's cool, but I still just give it a 7 out of 10. Just a little bit better than the last Super we saw. Alright, who's next? Whoever is recording these is making you watch their victory screens too. We're not going to do that. Alright, next it looks like we have a Ghost Rider. It was pretty fun. I give that one a 6. Just because it's funny. You're chilling and then you get run over by a damn muscle car. Alright, now for his ultimate. This is one of my favorites in the game, for sure. I give it a 7.5. I want to give it an 8, but it's not like, whoa, you feeling me? Like, none of these are going like, none of them are like popping at me. Like, say, moves from Ultimate Ninja Storm, or in this case, since these are the same people that made Sparking Zero, jeez, Dragon Ball Fighters. You know, some of the Dragon Ball Fighters ultimates are better than what we've seen so far. I give it a 7.5 out of 10. All right, who we got? We got Doom. Oh, he was one of my favorites. That one's pretty basic. 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Alright, this is his ultimate. Definitely one of my top favorites. Top 3 for sure. Just give that one an 8. And give it I give it an 8. Just did a little bit more before that, I would have given it a higher score. I like his outro. Alright, who else we got? Iron Man. He's alright. 6 out of 10. It's no cooler than a level 1 Kamehameha and fighters. I like this one. The level 5 is what makes it a top 3 for me. I give that one 8.5. 8.5. Just Starlo was pretty fun to play with too. I enjoyed him. He started growing on me. And by the way, those supers change depending on which R1 ability he's using, so it doesn't look like he's going to show you both of them, but I would give that super a 6 out of 10 though. And I'll take it back. I'll give it a 7 out of 10 for creativity. I only give it a 7 out of 10 because you can alternate it, and I did a scenario where if you check on my Star-Lord showcase, I did a double super combo because his ice variation is what I use his level 1 for, and if you do that, it freezes him, and I'm pretty sure I was able to follow up again. And his level 3 we just saw. Oh no, here we're about to see it. Okay, no, he is showing the variations. He is showing the variations. Cool, cool. I wasn't even paying attention. These are all the variations. That's the ice one. And if you go to see? I was just talking about it. And then you can combo into it again. I give it a 7. I'll give these a 7. This is the level 3, Dance Hall. Kind of like this one too. Top 3. Give that one an 8.5. 8.5 out of 10. For sure. One of their best. Alright, now we got Captain America. See, his mistake was using it as a finisher. If you use it as a finisher, he's just going to punch the hell out of you. So now we're going to see the actual super. Or no. Did you skip over that? Okay, no he didn't. I skipped too far ahead. No, I didn't. That's all you showed? Is that all he does? I don't remember. But his is 6 out of 10. They're all good, just not. Ooh. We got Storm. Yeah, they did a good job on her character model. Jesus. I give it a super 6. This one's pretty dope. Top 5 for sure. 8 out of 10. I give her design an 11 out of 10 though. I give it a goddamn out of 10. A goddamn out of 10. Damn. Alright, next character is going to be Miss Marvel. She's probably my favorite character right now. Up there with Doom and Star-Lord. I give that one a 7. Based on her character. But this one's pretty cool. For level 3 or level ultimate, whatever you want to call it. 7.5. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Oh hell, nobody want to do that shit. All right, well, those are all the Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls Ultimates and Supers we currently know are in the game. If I had to rank them, my top 3, my least favorite is Iron Man's level 1. No, for sure. My favorite one would have to be Star-Lord's, followed by Dr. Doom, followed by Ghost Rider. Those will probably be my favorite one. Ghost Riders, Dooms, and Star-Lord's probably have my favorite ultimates in the game. And then as far as like the controversy, it is what it's gonna be. I personally enjoyed the game. I don't see the big fuss outside of it not having it in a training mode. I'll look into it a little bit and might give my own input on it for those interested. But I've heard about the controversy, but never what it was. The only one I've heard was the one I've had personally, was no training mode. Ooh. But I definitely want to bring more to you guys. I want to do Tekken games. I want to do Mortal Kombat. I want to do Naruto, Demon Slayer, Spark and Zero, Soul Calibur. You feel me? I play a lot of fighting games, and these are games I played. You know, and it's not even including fighting games I haven't played. I want to go. I appreciate video game music and, you know, the art and design of games in ways that people don't even consider. You know, and I want to make content out of that, and people who also think like me and also appreciate video game music or character designs and stuff like that, and have some other content to look forward to instead of me just running hands in video games all the time and watching TV. You know, I got my anime reacts, but I also want to do ratings. I don't necessarily want to do a tier list, but I would just like rate things, give you like my scale out of 10 of stuff, like my top 3, top 5, whatever. I want to compare, you know, Dragon Ball games throughout the years, Tekken games throughout the years, Mortal Kombat games throughout the years, anime games in general, and how they've kind of low-key fallen off and stuff like that. You know, the Spark and Zero future, how that game looks, Mortal Kombat. You know, a little bit more videos like this where I'm not playing the game and I'm more engaging you guys and talking to you guys. Because anybody can get on YouTube, record themselves playing the game, maybe edit it and edit and call it a day, right? But I want to be more than that. So that's why I have my art and my reactions, and now this for you guys to look forward to throughout the week now. There is no schedule for my Rate the Supers or Rate the Soundtrack and all the other content I have planned. Those are going to be surprise drops between the scheduled content. That's the kind of stuff I want to be able to do for y'all with scheduled videos, and then I can do stuff like this in between and feel like I have the time to make this kind of content for you guys in between, and not on to the next video of the day, the next video of the day, and the next video of the day. You feel me? And then I'll also give me time to go live on Twitch more often. I want to go live on YouTube too, but Twitch is where I'm focused on my live streams until I can multi-stream. If you haven't checked me on Twitch yet, follow me on Twitch. It's just Kakazeus minus the media. The link is in the bio. I will try to include my Twitch in every video if necessary. We'll see how that goes. But that is my Rate the Super of Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, whatever they call it. Coming out in 2026 for PS5, Xbox, and Steam. It's a 4v4 tag fighter by Arc System Works, the developers of the Dragon Ball FighterZ and Guilty Gear franchise. It has rollback netcode. I played the alpha. If you want to see my alpha matches and impressions and showcases of these characters, check out my channel. And for those of you who are returning, I appreciate your views. Thank you for your continued support. And for those of you new to the channel, my name is Kakazeus, where curiosity gets the best of me. Take it easy, stay hydrated. Peace.